Can you name any Air Jordan Retro in recent memory that was better than the original? Let us know in the comments and let's take a closer look at the cool gray 4s. What's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at the cool gray 4s. Before we get into that, just do us a quick favor, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and let's get going. So, as we mentioned, we noted that this could possibly be better than the original pair that dropped in 2004, and we're gonna touch on why that's true. But before we do that, let's just cover some basic details. The official release date is August 1st, 2019. The adult pair will retail for $190, but for the first time ever for the cool gray 4s, it'll also release in grade school, preschool, as well as toddler sizes. So full family size run for the cool gray 4s dropping August 1st. So again, we're posing the question, are these better than the 2004 original? And just for a little personal backstory, the 2004 Cool Grays was one of my personal favorite Air Jordans of all time. I still have some dead stock pairs to this day, which are unfortunately unwearable, but holding the 2019 version, I can definitely say right now, Jordan Brand got these right. These are actually better quality, better version of the Cool Gray 4s than the original. There are a number of reasons why. First and foremost, the material used on the upper, it's a newer style of buck that they're using. If you do own a pair of the 2004s, you can definitely tell that the material on the upper is like this harder material that always creases pretty badly. These are much softer, that will lend to a little bit nicer, more natural style creasing. The same goes for the wings. The wings are a little bit softer, as well as this heel flap right here. Again, if you're a fan of the cool gray 4s and you have a pair, you definitely understand that this back piece is like really stiff for some reason, but again, you can tell it's a little softer. So let's talk a little bit about just the history of the cool gray 4s. It originally dropped in 2004, and it is not an original colorway, meaning it did not come out in 1989, and it wasn't definitely the first retro colorway. That was back in 1999, but the cool gray 4s were really, really popular. You know, it was just a clean colorway. Gray at that time during the era was really popular because of the cool gray 11s, and the 4s were a follow-up that were extremely, extremely popular, only because the Air Jordan 4 was pretty hard to come by at that time, and that combined with the sick colorway was, you know, a formula for success. And after the drop in 2004, pairs were flipping for up to $700, which is pretty hard to believe. This is maybe around 2011, 2012, before the 4 came back in full force. But the 2004 Air Jordan 4s were flipping for as high as $700 at one point. I personally flipped them at those prices. You know, it wasn't like a collaboration or anything like that, but the cool gray 4s were just really highly regarded. This came during a time where even Retro Plus colorways of Air Jordan Retros did really, really well. When we got the news that the cool gray 4s were coming back, people were really excited. You know, it's not too often where, you know, a quote unquote GR of an Air Jordan Retro will be super, super popular, but Jordan Brand is clearly confident in these because they are dropping in full family sizes, and it seems like they will be available everywhere. If they're gonna do it with one shoe, these are definitely it, because with the gray upper, the hints of the yellow on the tongue on the flight, and even on the outsole, it was such a unique colorway. And it sort of set the tone for the Thunder and Lightning pack that dropped in 2006. And while the Thunders came back out, the Lightning 4s were still considered grail status. You know, you really can't find brand new pairs under $2,000 at this point, but not saying that these really had anything to do with it, but the cool gray 4s in 2004 came right at a time when the Air Jordan 4 was just extremely popular. And retail price for these back in the day was only $125, but of course that's a different era of Air Jordan. Just holding these in hand, you know, we're confident in saying that these might be better than the 04 versions. It's a softer buck upper, it might crease a little bit better. Midsole cracking was always an issue that with Air Jordan Retros. Time will tell to see if the midsole paint will crack. If you've been wearing the 2019 Air Jordan 4 Retros regularly, then it hasn't really been that big of a problem. Another detail of the cool gray 4s that we really like is, of course, the chrome Jumpman. And before you say anything like, you know, this shoe needs Nike Air on the back, we disagree. We kind of like that it has a Jumpman on the back because that was the original detail in 2004. But overall, this is an easy cop. It's $190. You know, if you're looking for a new Air Jordan Retro to add to your collection, these are definitely it. Definitely better than the 2004 version. If you disagree, let us know in the comments below. Or if you know of any other Air Jordan Retro that came out recently that is better than the original, let us know in the comments. You know, we'd like to hear what you have to say. This is just a quick review of the Air Jordan 4 Cool Gray, dropping August 1st for $190. Full family sizes will be available. Check the links below if you want to see more detailed photos. I'll catch you in the next video.